Whoa, is this a scene from an anime or did I accidentally stumble into something else? Wait, but why is she on top of him? What are they doing? Oh my god! Stay tuned and you will find all out. Our story kicks off with our main dude, the high school champ Junichi Hashiba, marching his way back to school after a break. It's that classic first day back vibe, and he's peeping around to find all his pals coupling up like it's a game of relationship musical chairs. And there he stands, the Lone Ranger of singledom, seems like 99% of all the weeps. He saunters into the classroom and almost everyone is in lovey-dovey mode except our boy. Cue his buddies Shenpei, Kaigo, and Menora all huddled up in a we missed the memo corner, moaning and groaning about their uneventful break in the love department. Junichi joins the pity party and drops the truth bomb. High school should be like a girlfriend buffet, right? However, my man, he's still flying solo, and that's causing some serious eyebrow raises in his head. He buddies up with Shanpei, Menora, and Kaigo and they're basically bemoaning their lack of girlfriend action over break. Just as the collective sighing hits maximum volume, in walks Junichi's childhood friend, Nene. She's got his lunchbox that he left at home, the classic damsel in distress move, and she's channeling her inner flirt. But our boy Junichi misses all the romantic cues because, well, she's got that eternal kid lolly face thing going on. He sends her on her way, clueless and uninterested. El Riz. Nene's exit triggers a teasing session from his bros. They're all in, giving him a hard time about Nene and basically setting up a hook Junichi up campaign. Turns out, Nene's packing some serious beach umbrellas. And that sends the boys' imaginations into overdrive. We're talking perverted thoughts, daydreams of Nene's big, jiggly, wiggly paradise, you get the picture. Just as the Nene parade wraps up, another gal, Yuikashi, swoops in like a graceful hawk. She's all smiles and joy to be in Junichi's class. It's like an awkward interaction buffet as Junichi flounders through the conversation, unsure of how to react to a cute girl's compliments. However, our boy Junichi's not having it though. He's all about judging character, not cup size. But his friends, they've got a different approach. A big and round approach. Size matters, according to them. All this while Junichi's inner turmoil is at its peak. Meanwhile, back in the corner, the boys are breaking out the Playboy magazines, thinking they're sneaky ninjas. The maturity level in the room drops significantly. Junichi tries to play referee but his pals coax him into joining the magfest. Then enter Yukana Yame, the crush-worthy beauty of the class. She drops by to check out the commotion and what does she find? A room full of boys diving deep into naked ladies posing. Classic intensive harmons moment. Junichi's mortified and magazines hit the ceiling. Our hero, thinking fast, well sort of, tosses his mag in the air and guess where it lands? Yup, at Yukana's feet. She checks it out, scowls, and walks off in disgust. She even gives them a verbal spanking. Our mag readers scramble to contain the embarrassment. Life lesson, folks, just do your stuff in the bathroom, winky face. Anyways, classes are over and our Junichi still feeling the burn from the magazine bust. He's on the verge of apologizing when suddenly the goddess walks in. Yukana Yame herself. But hold your horses, it's not the lovey-dovey encounter you'd expect. It's more like an I can't even with you guys vibe. Yukana's not impressed. On the other hand, his friends are cooking up a plan, apologize to Yukana and pop the question in one fell swoop. Their grand theory, since she's all about the boyfriend carousel, she'll say yes to a proposal faster than you can say Tinder swipe. But Junichi's like, hold up amigos, not my style. Yet they strong-arm him into planting a confession letter in Yukana's locker. Sneaky move, pals. I'm proud of you. Fast forward and Yukana finds the love letter. She shows up in front of Junichi and things are about to go wild. Flirting mode activated. Just as Yukana's about to lay down some suave moves, our boy Junichi, just as a gigachat he is, kisses Yukana in front of everyone and I got you. The simp really drops to his knees and apologizes like he's auditioning for a Shakespeare play. Oh, and remember the friend's pep talk? Yep, he goes full throttle and asks her out. Talk about peer pressure working wonders. Yukana's trying to process this unexpected turn of events. But Junichi, on his knees soaking in the round Twin Tower view, wink wink, and lo and behold, Yukana's undergarments makes an appearance. Cue maximum embarrassment. Junichi tries to make a run for it, but Yukana's not letting go that easy. As Yukana realizes that Junichi is still a virgin, again your classic weebs, she's like, stay buddy, and bam, suddenly she's all up in his face, chest close, teasing him mercilessly. Long story short, Junichi scores a date invitation and a glimpse to remember. Skip to nighttime. Our boy's tossing and turning, still incredulous about the whole thing. Next morning, he bumps into his buds, worried about his reputation. They promise to stick around no matter what kind of tornado Yukana might unleash on his image. And then, out of nowhere, the heaven blessing. Yukana sends over a spicy selfie. Friends seeing this flip-flop faster than a pancake in a high-speed wind. The mood changes when they pretend to not recognize Junichi. But when he spills the beans about his unkissed status with Yukana, it's like a supernatural magnet brought Shenpei back. Genius plan, karaoke night. They tell Junichi he can get cozy and well, maybe more wink wink in the privacy of a karaoke room. Our boy's hesitant but peer pressure strikes again and he's in. Fast forward again and Junichi's back in the classroom, nerves racking up. He's got to pop the karaoke date question. But wait, Kashi's there, small talking. Junichi's all like, no time, gotta go, but Yukana swoops in, snags his hand, and goes full-on public announcement mode. Hey folks, where are you thing now? Classroom jaws drops to the floor. Class is done for the day, his buddies vanish like ninjas, leaving Junichi with a world of solo. He's about to join them when multiple girls surround him. His friends look back, jealousy in their eyes. They bid him a lovey-dovey farewell and ask him to join his time with Yukana. Meanwhile, Yukana's got her eyes on him and off they go. Outside, Nene's lurking, not the stalking one, but cute lurking. She's got a bird's eye view of Yukana and Junichi. She sees them hand in hand. She pops the big question and Yukana doesn't hold back, they're dating. Nene's heart shatters and she bolts, leaving behind a dose of resentment for Junichi. And now, the moment of truth, the legendary karaoke date. Does our man still remain a weeb, I mean a virgin, or will he become a giga alpha chat? Let's find out. Now, our boy Junichi's mind firing on all cylinders, imagining karaoke cabins as a lap dance strip club zone. But no. What? Yukana's in it for just the music and the company. Dang it. Well then, say goodbye to the steamy fantasies and hello to a singing soiree. After the karaoke night, our guy's thinking, why not go for the jackpot and aim for a smooch? Shenpei's advice echoes in his head. But just as Junichi's leaning in for the kill, Yukana goes full detective mode. Hold up, is that a nose hair? Ouch, game over for Junichi's kiss quest. Yukana's zinger leaves him redder than a tomato and a salsa jar. Yet the night doesn't turn into a complete disaster. Junichi and Yukana actually seem to click. She hints at future outings and Junichi's all smiles. They part ways, clueless about Renko being the ultimate spy in the shadows. Morning arrives and boom, love letter alert in Junichi's locker. But who's behind this Shakespearean twist? He suspects his prankster pals, but they plead innocence. The real deal dawns, he can't mess with anyone else without Yukana's approval. Peer pressure V2.0 hits when his buddies beg him not to break the cute girl's heart. So he's off to meet the mystery belle. The rendezvous spot, drumroll please. Surprise! Ranko's there. A big shockwave. Junichi's hope for a cute girl evaporates faster than ice in a desert. Ranko's closer than a detective on a crime scene and yup, she finds Junichi's V-card status. The escape mission ends and Junichi falling flat on his face and Ranko pouncing on him. Chests collide, Junichi's trapped, and Ranko unleashed the charm offensive. Suddenly, Yukana swoops in full Avenger mode, accusing Junichi of cheating, but wait, the twist? Ranko and Yukana are childhood buddies. Renko's just having some not-so-innocent fun. Except Renko's secret vow to crush Junichi and Yukana's bond looms in the background. Time for a city expedition with Yukana and Renko. They're bowling, shopping, dining, you name it. But Renko's got an in-between mode set on high. She's like the third wheel on a tricycle. The trio's almost out of the mall when a duo of dudes hits on Yukana. Junichi tries to step in but they ignore him. Oh, but then Renko takes matters into her own hands, leaving those dudes with bruises and a lot less confidence. Back home, Junichi's caught in a whirlwind of self-blame. Yukana's gonna be furious, right? Not so fast. Renko's back, dragging him inside. Oh boy, here comes the seduction play again. But Junichi is a gigachad on a mission to keep his heart loyal to Yukana. Renko's advances crash and burn and then she goes all drama queen on him. I'll never let you touch Yukana. Whoa, simmer down, Renko. Junichi's cries pierce the night and Yukana arrives at the scene of the crime. What does she see? Junichi and Renko in a very questionable situation. Accusations fly, emotions run wild, and Renko's quick to spin the story. Yukana believes her, gets teary-eyed, and praises Renko for being a true friend. Plot twist, huh? Next morning, Junichi's walking to school, thinking Renko's reign of terror is over. Nope, she pops up, whispering threats about spilling her secret feelings for Yukana. Unbeknownst to them, Kashi's lurking in the shadows, still processing Junichi being involved with someone other than her. Fast forward to school and Kashi's all smiles, but Junichi's her real target. His reputation-saving charm is activated and he's roped into helping her. Meanwhile, Kaigo's onto some internet hottie but Shinpei's the ultimate scoop. He's seen her already. Lunchtime. Junichi's enjoying his grub with Yukana and Renko when Kashi crashes the party. Renko kicks her to the curb Yukana style. Yet the real game's afoot when Kashi ambushes Junichi after class, requesting help with some teacher-assigned task. Classic Kashi maneuver. She drags Junichi to a cafe like a secret agent ready for a caffeine kick. Coffee for her, tea for him. Let's make this covered rendezvous extra classy. In this caffeinated den, Yui takes center stage, schooling Yukana on her so-called flaws while Junichi sits there like a confused kitten in a laser show. Meanwhile, back in the lair of Shinpei, the ultimate online investigator, things are heating up. He's immersed in a live stream, probably of a girl named Boa, and the dude's got the print screen button locked and loaded. Drumroll please, because after some intense digital maneuvering, he unravels the greatest revelation of the century. Boa is none other than the girl he saw somewhere before. Yep, Kashi. But let's steer the ship back to reality. Kashi's not one to quit, so she swoops in on Junichi once again, like a moth to a confusing flame. Just as they're having a chat, our live streaming warrior Shinpei goes all Sherlock on Kashi's picture, comparing it to the girl he watched all night. Talk about multitasking. On a separate wavelength, Renko crashes the party like a bulldozer. While all this drama's unfolding, Junichi's on a rooftop with Kashi playing the guessing game of what on earth are we doing here. But our dynamic duo of Shinpei, Kaigo, and Menoru are in the middle of some discovery sharing too. Surprise, Boa is Kashi and Renko's the DJ spinning the expose. Back on the rooftop saga, Kashi's on a confession spree. She's into Junichi and she's not holding back. Break up with Yukana, she says, practically throwing caution to the wind. But our man, the legend, Junichi's got his priorities straighter than a toothpick in a cupcake. He rejects her like a pro because, let's be real, Yukana's the one his heart's stuck on. And she got bigger badonkers than her. Next, Kashi reveals her ultimate move. She's recorded their cafe convo. It's panic stations for Junichi. He's all like, wait, did I really spill about my relationship doubts with Yukana? But hold up, here comes Renko with a superhero entrance, ready to unleash her secret power, exposing Kashi's Boa identity to the whole class. With Renko's threatening aura, Kashi's out of there faster than you can say YouTube sensation. But not before leaving Junichi with a parting gift, the memory card that's a ticking time bomb of their cafe chat. Renko and the squad drops the mic, showing that they're in on her secret too. Kashi's last look, pure embarrassment. And just like that, Ranko vanishes into the mist, leaving Yukana to play the savior. She arrives like a knight in shining armor, reassuring Junichi that he still got her heart in his pocket. Off they go, hand in hand, ready to face more hilariously awkward situations together. Now, dream sequence alert, Junichi's dozing and he's dreaming of Yukana. Sweet dreams, but suddenly he's jolted awake to find a gal on top of him. Every teenager's fantasy. Junichi's detective skills seem to be on a coffee break, cause he can't recognize the gal. Even though her airbags are like neon signs, he's stumped. Turns out it's Dean and she's practicing her gal aspirations even if her voice isn't quite gal material. The hustle never stops, my guys.